Hi, my name is Prashant. Now I am going to demonstrate the heredity project of cs50ai course. So in this project, uh, we are given with the family data, and we want to infer the uh, probability of the gene and the traits for each and every person. So and this is the initial given data, which tells the probability of probability that a person will have two copy of GJB2 gene is 0.01, which is 1%, and this tells the probability that a person has one copy of GJB2 gene is 0.03%. This GJB2 gene is responsible for the hearing impairment. So and and this tells the given that a person has two copy of that gene, his probability of showing the hearing impairment is 65%. So which makes sense. So you can verify yourself the other data and whether it is making sense or not. So now I will show the audience. So this is the output for the heredity program given the input of family 0 data. So this is matching with the given data, and we can also verify ourselves that uh, uh, so as you can see that for the Harry and Harry that he's showing the trait uh, that its false is false 0.73 uh, means that there is 73% chance that he is not showing the trait of hearing impairment. And that means that he must be having the probability that he is having zero copies of that GJB2 gene is higher. Similarly for the James, you can verify that here you can easily verify that James is showing that hearing impairment traits. So he must be having some among the two genes. He must be having one gene uh, which is GJB2. So likewise here also you can for Lily uh, you can analyze that she is not showing the hearing impairment traits because the trait false probability is 100%. So it must be the case that she does not have any copy of GJB2 gene. That means that um, for her the probability of having zero copy of GJB2 gene is 98%, and it makes sense also. So similarly we can try to run for other data. Here also Here also the data given by the CS50 was very nice, and it will make sense if you try to analyze it. Suppose for Arthur, the hearing impairment trait is he is not showing that trait. So it must be the case that uh, that he is having zero copy of the concerned gene. I mean that probability that he is having zeros copy of GJB2 gene is highest. So similarly for Fred you can verify that he is showing that trait. That means he must be having some copy of that gene. Like, and this you can verify yourself that that he is having 64% of chances of having that one copy of GJB2 gene, which is causing the hearing impairment. Similarly, you can yeah, we can verify ourselves, and for the last data set also. So this is the program output for the last family data set. Here also we can analyze ourselves and it makes sense also that for Arthur he is not showing that hearing impairment trait. So the probability that he is having zero copy of that gene is 95%. And I also want to explain the three extra function which I wrote for the purpose of this program. These are very simple. Uh, these functions are performing very specific and simple tasks. This function is like this will tell me the number of genes a person is having. So this function simply takes the input a person and the set of one gene and the set of two genes, and this will simply return the how many uh, copy of genes this person is having. Similarly, I have written this function which is probability of getting gene. So this function tells the probability that with what probability. Uh, First, this function takes the input a person and the gene count. So this function tells the probability that with what probability he will transfer uh, a GJB2 gene to their child based on their gene count. And this function tells the probability that he will not transfer the concerned gene to their child. So these are the three extra functions which I wrote, and this is the final output. So thank you for watching. Bye.